Hello fellow reloaders, Reloader 523 coming from the reloading room. Yesterday I did a video on the Double Alpha Academy 550 mini case feeder. This is for the RL 550C, and I did a video on how it looks and how it operates from the front of the press, and today I'm just doing a follow-up on how it looks as the case feeds into the shell plate. And I know there was a question of how stable the case chute is. If you see right here, let's see here, there, my hands aren't too steady. Let's see if I can, there's a notch right there. If you can see the notch, this tube falls into this notch, so there's no side to side, maybe a little bit of wobbly there, but not, it doesn't really move as the case feeds into that slot there. So that's what holds that case chute into the feeder. And the other question was, do I have any failures of the cases falling into the chute? And I have not had any with a 9mm. It's worked every time and flawlessly. So I hope I answered those two questions for you. But I wanted to show you how the case goes into the shell plate, and I'll show you that now. You can see the case has already dropped right there. So it's going to push the case into the #1 slot, and you can hear the case in the background drop into the chute, and then you give it a pull forward and it'll put a primer in it. Then you have to advance the shell plate, and as you can see, another shell has dropped, or another casing. I keep calling it a shell. Some call it a shell, some call it a casing. Anyhow, a piece of brass, how's that? Goes into the #1 slot, sizes it, primes it, and another one falls behind it. And advance your shell plate, and I'm trying to do this slow for you. And it goes back up into the #1 die, which primes and sizes the case. I don't do any depriming on this. I deprime off press, so all these shells or casings you're seeing are don't have any primers. They're all deprimed. But as you can see, I'll try to do it slower for you. Slides along, goes into the shell plate, up into the resizing die, depriming die, then it primes, and then you advance it, and there you go. Another casing is dropped. Try to do even slower here for you. As you can see, going into the shell plate, up into the die. You can hear in the background another casing is dropped, and see behind it, it dropped, and advance it, and that's it. That's pretty much the simplicity of it. There is an adjustment, like I said in the first video. If your case isn't sliding all the way in to the shell plate, it's just a matter of turning the screw. You can't see it here, but I showed it in the first video, and it'll adjust the throw of that case going into the shell plate. But I wanted to give you the heads up on that. It works pretty good. I'll do one more for you. It just slides into the shell plate, up into the die, and primes it, and another casing falls behind it, and advance it, and that's pretty much how you do it. Works pretty good. It keeps your right hand free to pull the lever only. You don't have to fumble with putting a case in manually. Hope that helps a little bit. Also, the in the middle of the die holder up here, there's a actuator that actually operates this whole thing. You can see well, you can't see the wire here, but it actuates from the middle of this, and then that activates the whole operation actually, and makes the case fall into the case holder. You'll see it usually on the instruction video on how to put it together. He explains it pretty well. But that's how it works, and just thought I'd show you that, and do one more for you, and that's it. Pretty much normal speed, and there you go. And just advance it, and you're ready to go. So just wanted to show you guys that, and hope that covers everything. If you still have more questions, please get a hold of me. I'll answer to anybody that asks the question, and gotta thank you guys for watching. All right, you all have a good day. And the Bills beat the Broncos yesterday, so we're on to the next game next Sunday. We got the Baltimore Ravens at home. Should be a good game. All right, so let's go Buffalo. Everybody have a great day.